Yes, out of my mina kwaba over platform so host Nanaji and our name aboard in Punim so and the AD kind our platform so an hour ones as much say subscribe to the so for latest updates and be notification on Senebia newly updates beyond no a very chill was out for serious and see the answer quality it will be the necessary celebrities for the channel and only in some to be about this particular platform so of fan I do see at the free. Yeah, this is I'm not concerned. Papa friends of basic in our dance and back community at it. Eddie fire you come with star a jaco the story. Akrobeto na dia sem and I just say kuma with star basically air can't find in you a friend say Akrobeto one be the jabe butu. E will media so stay tuned. Yeah, the video name no April. Papa I friend say Freedom Jacob. Do na a friend say Chada. Out of all, on answer your castle will be a Usikana or Tegana, Diana, on answer. Eka ho adofo papa friends Black Rasta so aba dance back community Eddie afa papa hu kwanye ma sa papa we kura no eye wicked person a ono nso no ete Ghana no ono nso no e ba ba chirem ama Ghana fo ne bebre nso no ate ase ne ade ede asem na Black Rasta ono nso no ete na de yenko tie full story tie ne ye ntie half na wakogina ba bia kase e bi o kase bi ebi mpo na wanyere na wankasa.
So who is Freedom Jacob Caesar? They call him Cheddar. That's him, young man. He's a self-made man. We were told that he used to do scraps, carrying scrap material around and selling. But in his own story, he said that he used to rear fowls and he made so much money. He's one of the richest guys. The other day I met him. He said, "Hey, Black Rasta, you look more handsome outside than on TV, you know." I said, "Well, I take that as a compliment. But this man here is a very wicked man. Very, very dangerous man. You see his face like that with all the smiles. Very dirty, wicked guy. You know why? He brought 2 lions into the country. White lions. Rare breed. You know what he did with them? He deteated them. He removed all their teeth. And declawed them. Removed all their claws. Now the strength of the lion, the teeth and the claws, that's what it uses to feed. He brought them and turned them into cats and put them in a small cage in his house. So people around his house were complaining. The animals were not being bathed. They were smelling. That's them. Smelling all over the place. Hey, they are roaring. We are scared that one day these lions will just come out and eat us. They didn't know that this guy had removed their teeth. That was when Freedom Saba came out to tell us that, oh, actually the lions cannot hurt anybody. We have declawed them and removed their teeth. Bring back the lions in the cage. My brother, look how small this cage is. The lion is the king of the jungle. It takes over the whole jungle, several millions of hectares. It controls that space. You bring it and lock it up in this tiny cage. That's an animal prison. The animal has no right. All because you have money. You go and bring these animals and lock them here. I've been talking about this all this while. In our nation, we have no respect for animals. When we see animals, we see meat. Animals are nothing but meat to us. When we see a goat walking, what comes into our mind is, me sure way, Charlie, the bon mawa, ube Philippa. It's very sad. These animals, they have life. They love their lives the same way you love your life. You go and catch them from the jungle. Come and lock them up in prison. And you know what Freedom Caesar does? He feeds them with what he feels they should eat, not what they want to eat. It's like a prisoner. When you are locked up, you cannot go to, in fact, the kitchen and tell the matron that today I want to eat abenkwai and nkrakra and akrantie. Can you do that? Can you do that in Sawam prison? No! They feed you with what they feel you should eat. That's how he feeds these animals. And because their teeth are gone and their claws are gone, he will feed them most of the time with liquid, chemicals, liquid, so that you remain fat. Is that not wickedness? But the BBC has come to hear about this. I knew when I was talking about it, BBC was going to pick it up. A very good friend of mine at BBC heard me talking about it the other time, and he approached me. We talked about it. I didn't know he was going to write about it, but I guessed. He's written about it. Run the story. And that's the story. Pet tigers. They're not even lions, they're tigers. Pet tigers remain in Ghana home despite Accra court order. This matter went to court, and the court asked them to take the lions to the zoo, wherever it was. But they are still in Jacob Caesar's house.
Yes, our phone is in some Black Rasta. Or also no Eddie Abba Bontin, so what I say, which someone the Quanyam, Black, sorry, freedom Jacob. That is some money fast, no HSA Castle be a wicked not autism as a gun, Mem Hadia. I say freedom Jacob and so no, they come because 1 minute and one or do more pen 1 more life for him. So what I say, 1 more life for him. Or a boy in the baby, Nasa own fan master say, Ufiana Ayete, Nasa say, Ode and Moano Airpa and Yao so any Atiadi. Or fan what you, that's the Winston Sama. When also no Eddie Ababons, Eddie Akrobeto, the Anderson Airbro, by any kind of video be over the Sans Yere.
So, 2 for free abroad, but send the city, or shall go. O Frasiuto. Motion ni parfumbia or cassette or 2 for. In the parfumbi or cassette or 2 for. Young boy, our back or crab by force. O 2 for, were this 70 something years. And so, boy, ya flow free money. So, we know no 2 for Jinawa. Ye who knew ya cockra, and ye who knew ya brand here. Young boy, our pempe mappa. Why I no jagge say a crassy bean? Our cassette or 2 for. Unshamun yo NDC nisa. Say NDC for Bepebe cola and an angel cola be. I'm a one ma. Abu Biba or cassette or 2 for. And Yasaman Kabema or pempe mappa dear. Usi then cassette Santine, Cotocoine, or take a course one anna. Abu Biba, one no jagge say crassy bean, crassinia sientia.
So I say that's a incident somewhere. Say one so no Eddie Abba Pontin or say Bema or Pampa Mapa. But maybe me who knows say oh maybe see that me who know about a Pampa Mapada. So I say who know about na Pampa Apada. Debia Bema and a Pampa Mupa minimum see attempted road did the sorry I say one taking it step by step and our way. Oh dear, can I mean imposes I will could I say sabi a crassy binny poor. Medium said I didn't say about crassy binny even and what thing, so I said, and what thing. So say, one man for best PC, but a piece in the end day, and mother, I can't see me. Says, so, Quasia can't someone. Now, so I don't pass a same queen and one who is so know your pet, but you who is so kind of some. So I say, but Quasia who is so know your pet. But when I was one over fan, so kind of some move, Eddie Quasia, Aman and the other, or young can't Quasia, same to Quasia. You can't buy them by some Eddie Quasia. So I say, that's the incident somewhere. Yes, nearly attack or basically so. Was this as Akrobeto? I was decided. Young Korean for video, what the sounds here.
Akrobeto. I said, you were in one of bet. Yan staff back who say me call you know.
What that gentleman was a being
him. Jimmy or Bassa. Bet Pessamin Kumianti. Or you know why they?
Every source say,
when you put a cat or Nim York or Mayor Popular or near famous. Means Sidisi can be a damn.
Be nice or one for sick and I'm obra.
Aha,
or no,
I know now, Mr. Macquarie, who say, well, Jimmy, because and yes, be up as a Minkumana was what can't bet in young corner. 80 from where corner. Yababu body record so me pema. Aha, me pema on my record so my setting record of 3,000. But second person bet my setting record no be a dimechi. Hey, Akrobeto.
Esebu kruwo.
Me na crash bebre. You didn't what di? Me nyani pa. Ya come tra e de ko come.
Yes, out of force so what I say. So say o chami a wonim kasa no wasana na waso ma say your boy siki e kan e. O chema Akrobeto e grid na nso no esan e brad yes what I say. E na asada it no Akrobeto you be e kasa obi pema left and right center. Won't me the record I no asset no. Nipa A is about to break that record no say papa friend say Akrobeto or pema fucking or pema mo bi mpebi so what I say which them I say or no kwa na there's a maybe of a combi and one Akrobeto Akrasi, which is a movie on which channel. They are using the reality film, you know, and I say young ones no more they ban project because Biasu per se where star and no more no I use the advantage. Never make out on one Kazan to and I saw West Kinsuno or 2 or can have and they did one be saved. There will be other CBC be macram.